The following is the 6th lesson of a unit on place value. In accordance to the Victorian Curriculum Standards, the focus is on compare, order and represent decimals, VCMNA 190. This follows a previous lesson on decimal place value, whereby the students appeared to struggle with the decimal ordering concepts. The lesson aims to develop an understanding of ordering decimals from smallest to largest. To begin the lesson, students are given a set of decimal cards and asked to order them from smallest to largest. Working collaboratively in table groups of 4, the first team to order correctly receives table points. To reinforce place value concepts, students are asked to explain how they order their numbers. Once completed, groups swap cards and a second game is played. Using one of the team's ordering of decimal numbers as an example, we identify the place values of each decimal number. Tens, hundredths, thousandths, tens of thousandths. Using decimal magnets, we explore place value of decimals. This teacher resource supplied by my mentor proved incredibly valuable as students began understanding the hierarchy of ordering and particularly what happens if you add or subtract decimals from a number. To promote student ownership, chosen students remained at the front of the classroom and wrote their understandings on the board. As some of the students in the previous lesson appeared frustrated at not understanding decimal ordering concepts, I decided to allow the students to explore the concept further through a fun and interactive game. The goal of the activity is to create the largest number possible from the digits presented on playing cards. The cards are stacked in the middle of the table and flipped over one at a time. Students are to write that number down in a grid, not knowing what number will be next. Students aren't allowed to rearrange any of the digits once written down. The student that writes down the largest number wins. To conclude, students discuss what strategies they use in ordering and reveal their largest and smallest numbers to the class. Through discovering student understandings, I had originally only planned one lesson for decimal place value. However, I discovered in the previous lesson that this concept needed to be revisited. This lesson is the follow-up to this and aims to develop their understandings of decimal place value. Beginning the lesson with the group exercise allows students to interact, discuss and justify their understandings with their teammates. This helped in students articulating their thoughts. It also proved effective as a good leeway into teacher modelling by using one of the orderings as an example. To assist in teacher modelling, the use of decimal magnets as visual resources proved highly effective in reinforcing the concept. It offered a new way of looking at decimals and allowed students to manipulate and demonstrate their understandings on the whiteboard. It allowed us as a class to identify any misunderstandings and directly clear up any confusion. Allowing students to explore the concept further through a game again proved effective as students were interacting, working collaboratively, whilst deepening their understandings. Providing authentic tasks such as this encouraged reflective thinking during learning activities.